Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure I've got the sound fixed. Um, that was some fun stuff right there. But I think we're good to go now. I'm pulling up my own YouTube stream right now just to make sure. It's gonna be weird because I'm gonna be hearing myself in my headphones after I'm already talking. So yes. All right, cool. We're good. All right, shut that down. I'm good to go. Sound is good. I had some issues. I updated some software on my computer, and because I updated it, all the routing for my sound digitally on my computer, I have like a digital soundboard basically. Everything was thrown off, so I had to like reroute everything and make sure that all the right sound bites were pointing in the right direction, so that all of the proper, I don't know what you even call them, like sound hampering or enhancing tools were being used correctly. Like I've got some stuff on my mic that helps deafen like outside sounds, except for exactly what I'm talking into it. Things like that. It was all jumbled. So I think we're good. We should be okay. I've got everything pointing in the right direction. Looks like the sound's coming through now. And on my software, it looks like it's all running fine too. So I think we're golden. So yeah, we should be okay to move forward. I'm gonna restart this. What is up, YouTube? How are we doing? How is everyone? I'm excited to get started again. Just coming back from vacation in Costa Rica. So it's my first day back, live, ready to go. The last stream I had before leaving on vacation, I did a nice little shiny hunting stream. It was chill, cool. Had a lot of fun doing that and quite a bit of success. So I'm going back to it tonight. We're going to be doing the finishing off the shiny hunting team. So I'm going to be catching Raichu tonight. Hopefully it all works out good. We'll find Raichu. And then if, depending on how quickly that happens, I will probably just do some more shiny hunts. And there's an event going on this weekend. And I did not update or connect to the internet today, so I should be okay to still play that event or do that event. It's Pokeball resembling Pokemon are in greater popularity in mass outbreaks, and the mass outbreaks have higher chance of being shiny. So I've already done 2, the Hisuian Electrode, I did that one, and the fungus outbreaks. So I've got 2 of each of those. Actually, I've got, I'll hop into game here and we will show you what I've got actually. Everything sound okay on that end, Christian? Voice sounds good through the mic. You can hear the music. Everything's good. I had my stream pulled up. I heard the sound back. Everything on my end sounds good when I'm going through all the technical checks. But let me know if things are different. Excuse me. But yeah, as long as things are good, I think we are good to go. Loaded up into Pokemon Violet now. We will get our shiny sandwich together here before we drop down into Area 0, where Raichu spawns heavily. And get ourselves a shiny Raichu. But first and foremost, I need to make sure that my stream does not go live, like public live. I need to delete that guy because we did messed up. I had some issues. There's no sound on it. Getting that deleted now. And then we're good to go. So we should be fine. Everything's golden. One last thing is I'm going to make sure that's that, and I need to send Craigie, my buddy, the new link. And now we're good. We are golden. Okay, so we're gonna be shiny hunting Raichu. Let's get into it. I gotta go over here, make myself a rice drop sandwich is what we're going to do. Got all my shiny hunting team with me here, ready to go. Okay, I need to look up the rice drop sandwich for electric types. We need, what do we need? This is what we need. The electric type looks like some jam and either salty, too salty, or one salty and one spicy. All right, so we're gonna make a sandwich here. We're doing a custom one. Go to creative mode. We want one ball of rice right there. Oh, and yeah, one ball of rice right there. And then now I need jam. And let's see, I can do one salty and one spicy is what we're gonna do here. One salty, one spicy. This is the rice drop method. We're gonna do a Pikachu stick for good luck. Good measure and good luck. Because he will help us. Just drop this rice over here. It doesn't matter. The top of the bread doesn't need to go on. The Pikachu sticker can go anywhere in the bread. We're good to go. And on we move. How's your weekend been, Christian? What have you been up to? Anything crazy, particular? Any fun times with the boy? And, oh yeah. Get the good reaction. A tasty Casey original. There you have it. Sparkling power level 3, tidal power level 3, and encounter power level 3, all for electric types. Rice drop method at its finest. I am going to need to do some Herba Mystica farming though, really soon. Okay, into area 0 we go to find our channel mascot Raichu, which I've already got a name in mind, but it might not work if, where would you like to go? Just the first research station, that's all. It might not work if we don't get a boy Raichu, so let's hope that we get a boy Raichu. Not that we're not sexist around here. I've got girls in the shiny party. But if the name's gonna work out, we need it to be a boy specifically. Oh shoot, there's all the Iron Hands. Oh, I'm not in the right one, am I? Okay, this is not where we wanna be. We wanna be way up at the top. So we'll just fly our little happy booties up there. where the Raichus spawn abundantly. Oh, yeah, okay. More Iron Hands. More there. Watch we phase on an Iron Hands here instead of getting the Raichu. That would be no bueno. Oh, I was like, is that one right there? He was just turned off, that's all. He was just shut down. I thought that the Raichu spawned up here, but I guess I'm getting more Iron Hands than I am Raichus. So we need to go to a different spot. Just chilled. Took my kid to indoor parks and whatnot. Yeah, like a trampoline park or climbing. What type did you do? Okay, I need to remember where the Raichu spawn in here. I know they do. That's a bunch of Palmy. I think maybe if we go down more, down this way. Gosh, I didn't realize how much Iron Hands spawns in here if you set up an electric type sandwich. Iron Thorns, all by the rocky areas. There's some Raichu spawning around with a bunch of Iron Hands here too. I feel like Raichu spawning more as we go down. Yeah, it's like a mixture park. It's all of that. Okay. So it's got the trampolines and like the slides and like wall climbing and all that kind of stuff. Those places are super cool. We just got a trampoline park here in Havasu, and it's sweet. It's super cool. We take the kids pretty regularly, actually. That is not a lot of Raichu there. I know there's a spot in here somewhere where the electric encounter power will spawn just a bunch of Raichu, and I thought it was at the top because I was almost positive that Iron Hands only spawns at the bottom. But maybe I need to go to the bottom for Raichu instead. Dude, these ones that are shut off, they trick me every time. All right. Well, it's probably likely that we'll phase here. I wonder if it'd be better to go to the Sakura Trail instead of in here. That may work a little bit better. That is not what we're looking for there. And I've got a feeling that if I stay here, I'm just gonna phase on either a Palmy or a Raichu, and it's gonna be a little wonky. At least I'm getting a bunch of citrus berries, some Tadbulb, Masquerain, more Iron Hands, another Raichu. I mean, I could just stay here, and then if I get the other ones as well, it just is what it is. And I didn't save before I made that sandwich, so we're kind of in it to win it now, if you know what I mean. Like, we've got to do this. Oh, there's belly bolts spawning. Oh, and those little tab bulb. How does anyone even see that little tiny tail change? What if I just... Oops. I'm thinking maybe if I just picnic reset right here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's something else spawning in. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh gosh. I'm counting them. If you didn't know, when you have a shiny Pokemon that spawns, you'll have 16 Pokemon spawned on the field instead of the normal 15. Normally you only have 15 spawns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's probably better at 13. It's probably better if I just... Maybe if I just stay in this area and keep despawning and respawning these guys. I could probably set up a picnic right here. Oh, just kidding. Can't do that. That didn't work out. Okay. But now that the sound's working, everything's good to go. I did just get back from a vacation. Went to Costa Rica, had a bunch of fun in the sun. Come on. Oh, I can't do any picnics in Area 0, duh. That's why. But we went to Costa Rica, had a bunch of fun. I got a ton of sun, and myself, my siblings, our significant others, and my parents all got tattoos while we were in Costa Rica. So it was pretty crazy. When I got my very first tattoo at like 20 years old, my parents were super pissed about it. And so now to get to this point in life where they were actually on board with getting tattoos with their kids, it was just pretty crazy. Oh, he's not. He's just in the shade. I got a little excited. I thought for sure that was a shiny Raichu, but it's not. It's just in the shade. Tricked me a little bit. I could probably go in and out of the labs though. I bet that would help. Or just running around is fine. Just running around is fine. So yeah, my parents got tattoos in Costa Rica with all of us kids. It was so wild. I never thought in a million years that my parents would get tattoos. And then we go to Costa Rica and my sister's like, oh, I want to get a tattoo while I'm here. Because her and her spouse, they like to travel around and go hiking and do all that kind of stuff. And so I need to go back this way. And so she's been wanting to kind of like start doing tattoos as like almost like keepsakes or memories from all of their trips. And her biological dad is Costa Rican, and so she's got like some heritage there. She even has set of grandparents that still live there in Costa Rica. And so she was super stoked about it. So got it all lined up. And then based off of what she got as a tattoo, then my little brother's girlfriend was like, oh, I want to get that same thing. And then Gina was like, well, shoot, if you guys are going to do it, then I might do it too. And so we get there to the tattoo shop. And while we're sitting there, the girls are kind of getting all set up. And my sister's husband has been talking about wanting to get a tattoo for a while. Yeah, fixed. Hey, Scotty. Yeah, dude, it was a bunch of sound routing crap. I've got software on my computer that manages and routes all my sound for me. And I updated the software today and didn't realize that it kind of messed up all of the routing for the software to OBS, and that caused everything to kind of go haywire. But we're good. We fixed it. We're good now. But yeah, so the tattoo situation, my sister's spouse has been talking about wanting to get a tattoo for a while, and he's just never done it. Like they went to, I think it was Colorado together, and they were going to get some couples tattoo together, and he backed out last minute and was like, nah, I'm not going to do it. And then, so my sister didn't get one then. And then this last tattoo that she got one like on the inside of her bicep. And yeah, always something with OBS for sure, man. If you do any sort of software updates, you got to remember to check all the boxes. And I did not check all the boxes. So shame on me. But we're good. Figured it out. We're live. We're working. Sound's working. Music's working. So it's all good. But yeah, my sister's spouse has backed out a couple different times on getting tattoos. And so while we're there in Costa Rica, the girls were all fired up, ready to go. And he kept asking me if I was going to get one. I was like, I don't really care. I would if I wanted to, get anything, but I'm not like needing to get a tattoo while we're here. And so then he was like, well, if you get one, I will. So immediately I was like, well, shit, if I'm the deciding factor in your tattoo, I'm getting one. So it locked him into getting one too. The next thing you know, my parents were coming upstairs a couple different times, and then they're talking about getting tattoos with all of us because we're all getting them. And then our whole family ended up getting tattoos. It was pretty sweet. And on the plane ride home, we were all talking about it, laughing about it. It was good. Good times. Yeah, and stupid OBS. OBS, and actually it's the sound software that I use, because I don't use like a physical sound board. I use software on the computer made by Elgato to route everything. And it's really good, sophisticated software. I can put like VSTs on the mic, and I could even add like weird, crazy things if I wanted to. But it's just nice to have. And I had an update for the software, and so it triggered everything. Tattoos are lame. What do you mean, liar? Liar. No, but anyways, yeah, so it's a cool experience. Like oh, dude, I knew this was going to happen. This guy, this stinking dinosaur, this is not what we're looking for, but this is what we got. All right, hold still. Hold the phone. Whoops, wrong one. We want him. All right. We're going to save. Looks like we're getting a shiny iron thorns. Hopefully we don't phase too many times and get it. Oh, shoot. Did we lose him? Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, he's over here. Whew. That could have been bad. That could have been real bad. Oh. Lose the shiny. It's okay. I had the save, so we'd have been good. We'll just put this guy to sleep. Put this guy to sleep. And give him a little false swipe action so we don't fully kill him. We just bring him down to 1 health. Oh, it's going to take a while because he's rock type, isn't he? Oh, okay. We'll just do this a few times first then. Get him down to 1 health and then we'll put him to sleep. Oh, we get a little crit there. That helps. Little crit on the false swipe. Never did nobody wrong. Oh, shit. Oh, he's rock. He won't hurt himself. Okay. Right? Yeah. All right. You're going to start streaming again, Scotty? Yeah, buddy. Dude, your streams were always pretty fun to chill out and hang out with you. What games are you getting into right now? Did you end up finding an MMO that you want to play? I don't know what I want to catch this thing in. I think just a premiere ball. In honor of, he wanted to be a content creator, so I'll continue. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Dude, you just gave me the chills. Ah, that's awesome. That's so awesome. Good. I'm glad you're deciding to do that again. He's still asleep. Throw a premiere ball again at him. What are you gonna go back to playing? Dude, I can't remember what game you were playing last time I watched you stream. I think you were playing Apex, if I remember. That, or maybe were you playing Overwatch, or probably like flip-flopping around a little bit, I bet. Sea of Thieves, but I might stream some painting videos. Okay. Bunch of 3D printers and spray brushes. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be way cool. I have a buddy that lives in Colorado that was doing that for a little while, because he was big into, you had messaged about tabletop figures and such, and he's pretty big into Warhammer and the space one. I think it's Warhammer 40K, right? Is the space one? But yeah, so he would do all the figurines, making them and painting them and whatnot. That's some cool stuff. It's so satisfying watching other people do that, like painting those little figurines, because I do not have the patience for that at all. I'd pull my hair out doing that. Have you been? Do you play Warhammer and all that stuff too? Because I know you've done some D&D, right? I believe. I think you were telling me that in person. That you did some tabletop D&D, probably at the Wasteland. Did you do it at the Wasteland with the Shockleys? And all that crew. Dude, I have a feeling I'm gonna phase again with something else. This is not going to be a shiny Raichu. Just like D&D, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought so. I have a 1/6 scale Magic X-Men model. I need to sand and paint. Dude, that's sweet. You had your own house game going? Oh, right on. Were you in the game or were you DMing? I feel like DMing would be super difficult to do. You got, oh my God, how many of these freaking Pokemon am I gonna run into? Yeah, I feel like DMing, just the responsibility of coming up with like the storyline and whatnot. And I know that you can get some of like the preset stuff too, right? Steve Osborne was DM. I don't think I know Steve Osborne. But yeah, that's always a good time. Little D&D action to pass some time. Oh no. I'm not getting anything spawning up here. We'll go back the other way. Had you ever seen Michael Shockley printed a Magneto helmet with his 3D printer? Oh, there goes Iron Hands was just jumping off into the abyss. Had you seen Michael Shockley's Magneto helmet that he printed? The thing was pretty sweet. I don't think he ever painted it or anything though. Probably gonna have to set up like a multiple camera situation and to be able to like maybe have a face cam on you or something while something that's focusing on whatever you're working on. That'd be crazy. I played Rogue and just did everything in my power to irritate him. Yeah. That sounds like that's what Lee used to do to Brian when we would play back in high school. Lee would always pick a halfling rogue so that he gets all the size bonuses to all of the crits and everything. Oh man. And then I think his charisma was like just through the roof, so he would just try to negotiate us out of everything. It was great. Brian would have all these elaborate plans and Lee would just blow them to bits. I have 2 decent cameras I can use. I would just do over the top view maybe. Yeah, like you probably have to have something like right over the top of your workstation for sure. That would be pretty sweet. And you have like the model sprayers and things like that? Or would you just do like brush painting it all? This stupid Iron Hands. Shiny effect lasts 30 minutes, right? I keep forgetting. Yeah. The sandwiches, I've got 6 left on this one. Yeah, 30 minutes. 30-minute sandwiches, Christian. I have both. All right, cool. I don't want to keep going by the cliff over there and getting those iron thorns to spawn. I might have to set up shop in a different area of Paldea and get... I wonder if I could get a Raichu outbreak. I feel like I've seen them over by a certain area on the map. And if I could do that, maybe get away. Maybe that would help out because then I could do the outbreak with it. The compressor is a little noisy, so I don't know how it would sound. Oh, yeah, you probably have to have... do you have a condenser mic or dynamic mic that you use? Because I was using a condenser mic before, just for like playing games with friends and stuff. And then I got this dynamic mic like last year. That way I could try and like block out the background noise a little bit. And then I put a noise compression on the mic It's a Yeti Blue. Okay, so it's a condenser mic. Yeah, so like those Yeti mics will the condenser mics will pick up a lot of like the outside sound and humming of your computer and whatnot. So if you're gonna use like your little compressor and spray paint your stuff, you may want to look into getting a dynamic mic. I think there is a couple companies that make USB dynamic mics now too, so you don't have to get the full like XLR setup, which is a big reason why most people don't have dynamic mics, because they're not as easy like plug and play. They take a little bit more configuring. Gotta figure in the sound. Oh no. Christian, are you shiny hunting in the background right now too? I think this thing's almost done. 3 minutes left. Come on, Raichu. Just be orange. Like more orange than you normally are. Like you just got sunburned. We just want a Raichu that looks like he just got sunburned. Can we just get one? Please? Might have to do a couple more sandwiches. And I'm getting a lot of other Pokemon that I don't want to in here. Yeah, this is probably not the best area for me to stay here. It's a condenser mic, yeah. The Yeti Blue. Those are good mics, though. The Blue Yeti. The nice thing about condenser mics, too, is you can have them, like, just on your desk away from you. And it'll pick up everything. But it also picks up, like, key clicks and controller sounds, anything that you're doing. Oh no. Oh no, we're almost done. There's only a minute left. Yeah, and that's just gonna spawn more of those guys. We want to go back up this way. None of those, none of those. That's the most Raichu I've seen spawn in one area at one time in a long while. Does it appear at Castleroya Lake up north of the map? Maybe more luck there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking in Sakurat Trail. Is what you're talking about? I think they do spawn there, but I think that... well, I'm pretty sure Palmy and the Palmy line spawn like all over the map. So I don't think that there's really going to be an area that I can go to that'll just get Raichu away from Palmy or the Palmy family. But yeah, I'm thinking that's probably where I'll end up heading to, Christian. Had to mess with it for a while, noise cancellation and stuff. Yeah, on a condenser mic, they're going to pick up like everything. So you'll have to... Did you have any software to put noise cancellation on the mic sound itself? Or did you just like plug it into a soundboard, Scott? Oh no. Let's go back this way. Come on, up. We're done. It ran out. It ran out. Okay. I think you're right, Christian. I think it does spawn over in that area. So I think that's probably where I'm going to go to. And then I might want to try and do one of these outbreaks after I find the Raichu. So we'll go over... Actually, I should just go here. Oh, just masks on slobs. Okay. So you use Streamlabs. Did you ever stream with just regular OBS too, Scott, or did you always use slobs to stream? Because I always wonder about that. Like anyone that has used both streaming softwares and what their opinions are. I know that Streamlabs is supposed to make things like much more user friendly, like easy to just like, like click and turn things on and off. Slobs is easier, yeah. That's what I've heard. But you don't have as much control over the stream itself, like when it comes to, because I record a lot of the stuff at the same time as while I'm streaming. I used one first for a while, yeah. But yeah, since I record while streaming, I think there's a lot more dynamic options in OBS than slobs. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos on the differences and whatnot. But yes, I've heard that slobs is easier to use. I think I'll just go over here, set up a picnic, and try this again. Does he even spawn here though? That's the problem. I wonder if I should I could just, oops. Whistle at the Pokemon. I could just whistle at the Pokemon. That would be good. OBS first. Gotcha. You used OBS first for a while, and then you switched over to slobs. That makes sense. I don't think Raichu spawns here. Dude, I was so excited. I was thinking that I would be able to just isolate Raichu in Area 0 super easy and quickly. But boy, was I wrong. That was not the play. Mabostiff, Mastiff. I feel like I've seen Raichu up here before. But I'm not getting Raichu spawns right now. I could just go... I could go over by where the grass gym leader is. And I know Pikachu spawns over by there. And just do an electric type sandwich and then get a shiny Pikachu, I guess. And then evolve it. I've got plenty of Thunderstones to do that. A bunch of Toadstool. Yeah, it's not looking like this is going to be a good spot. Not looking like it at all. All right, see you in a minute, Christian. Oh, plus... I'm starting to get, like, lag spikes, too. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a good spot. I'll just shiny hunt. I really wanted to shiny hunt specifically Raichu, not Pikachu. But beggars can't be choosers, y'all. Beggars cannot be choosers. Okay, I'm going to use the interweb and check out where Raichu spawns besides Area 0. Oops. And then that way, I can go right there, make a Sammy. Oh man, what happened? That's not. We'll go right there, make a sandwich, and then, okay. Yeah, it is supposed to spawn in Sakurat Trail. Okay. So, if it is supposed to spawn back there, where it's laggy AF, it's just on the back side there, I think. I'm just going for it. We'll get back onto the Sakurat Trail. There we go. Jump off our dino bike. Heal up, fun girl. All right. Jumping off the dino bike. We're going to set this up. Oh, you know what? I should probably... I'm going to save before this one. That way, if I don't get what I'm looking for, we can always come back. And I'm going to put this guy in the boxes. Now we'll do the shiny sandwich. The rice drop shiny. Ooh, say that 10 times fast. Rice drop shiny sandwich. That can get a little confusing real fast. Ooh. Okay. So 1 ball of rice. We need the jam, not the marmalade. Go back. We need jam. And 1 salty and 1 spicy. And then we're going for the Pikachu pick again. Just drop this off the side, drop that off the side, and put the pick in. And now we wait for the Raichu to start spawning. And we'll probably get a bunch of Palmy spawns too. All right. All right. So when you were doing the D&D campaign, Scott, would you make all of the figures that were needed for the campaigns, and then your buddy would just DM everything for you? Oh, sweet. Okay. This could be... Oh, yeah. This is what I should have done the first time. Oh, my goodness. I'm a numbnuts. Oh, we'll get Jolteon spawns too? Okay. Well, if we get a Jolteon phase, then no biggie. No, I just got the printers a couple months ago. Gotcha. Okay. So when you guys would play before, did you have figures to play with on tabletop, or you just like purchase ones at the store and use those, or whatever comes with like a standard kit? Is that how it normally would work for you? I remember in high school, Brian would always use Risk pieces. We would just be like different colored Risk pieces. And then he would use, what the hell would he use for all like the mobs and hordes of different, like insignificant mobs, like goblins and weird stuff, or like thieves that we'd be fighting. He would just use like, I don't know, some like little pieces that were smaller than even Risk pieces. Fun times. Those were super fun times. Oh yeah, this is what I should have done in the very first place. Why is that Pokeball just chilling in the wall? Look at the amount of Raichu spawns we're getting now. This is so much better. I don't know why Formantis is spawning out here. We went like 20th century style, had a tiny computer plugged into a TV and had it all on the... Oh, yeah. We just had our character sheets in front of us and yeah. Okay. I've seen that. There's a website, right? That does like, you can pick whatever edition of D&D you're playing and it'll automatically set everything up for you and you just like input parameters and then you can build your character and everything in it. That's pretty sweet. There's just something about tabletop though. Like the nostalgia of having the tabletop and then, you know, like if you do have those cool figurines, that would be so cool. Not orange. He's too yellow. I could almost just picnic reset these suckers here. Walk around this entire platform. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's gonna make me sick doing it that way. I'm just gonna keep roaming. Keeps my ADD brain content. I think it was called Tailspire. Okay. I know, gosh, it must have been like maybe 6 years ago now. I don't remember what it was called, but Brian did that with us in like, we used Discord to communicate. And then it was like a website. I couldn't even tell you what the website was. But we would jump on there. He would set all the parameters in game, and then it was just like a real crude or rudimentary style, you know, like grid style board, basically, that you look at on the screen. And then him being the game creator and DM, he had the ability to like just put assets into the web browser, I guess is what it worked off of. And it had like the dice generator and everything right there in the software. So yeah, super fun stuff. Then there'd be times where Brian would like make separate Discord channels that only certain characters could go into because of the different languages and whatnot that you might know. That was always fun. Then he left it up to us to like, if a character heard specific dialogue in one of the languages they understood, he'd like pull you into a different chat room, tell you what's going on, and then like, all right, now it's up to you if you want to tell your party or not. Then it'd be like the telephone game. You're just messing up what Brian already told you. Dang it. Dude, I'm a little bit sad that I didn't do this in the first place. Look at how many of these suckers are spawning. It's like everything is Raichu now. And then the occasional Jolteon here and there. This is totally what I should have done the first time. Watch, I don't even get a shiny in this half-hour span. That would suck a little bit. No one has fun like that anymore with D&D. Yeah, dude, I feel like it's just so time consuming. I wish I had more time to dedicate to stuff like that. Two of them there. It's not what we wanted. We just want a Raichu that looks like he just got back from a day of surfing and forgot to put sunblock on. That's what we need. Not there, not there, not there. Oh, no. This is the last member I need for my shiny hunting team of 6, and then I'll be done. I just need this one last little shiny guy. That way I can paralyze and then also shiny hunt some of the stronger electric type Pokemon that try to wild charge, because we need this guy to have lightning rod. And it'll keep shiny Pokemon that would normally kill themselves from killing themselves. Plus, it'd be super cool to have a shiny Raichu. You know, it is my channel mascot and all. So it's probably pretty fitting that I would need to have one. Oh, why are these guys all spawning now? He's just hidden in the bushes. He wasn't even hidden. He was just kind of like glitched out in the bushes. That wasn't cool. Not that. Not there, not there, not there, not there. Not there, not there, not there. Just looking for a nice little sunburnt Raichu. Some Jolteon spawns. Oh, this might be the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I can see them all right here. Yeah, we're doing this. Oh, not much space. How about now? How about now? No, come on, please. Uh-oh. It's not gonna let me do it. All right. We'll just run around. Run around. Keep spawning them in. I feel like coming back from a super humid climate back to the dry area, it's made my nose very itchy. And I feel like my nose is stuffy, but it's not. It's just like super dried out. Where they always spawn. So yeah, there's certain areas of the map where they spawn, and then there's like one fixed location in the map that like one specific one will spawn. But since we did that sandwich, since I made that sandwich, it gives my character encounter power for electric type only Pokemon. And the only 2 electric type Pokemon that spawn in this area that we're in are Raichu and this Jolteon. So now that I have that encounter power level 3, which is the highest you can get it to, it's only spawning those Pokemon in. And the reason why, like, when I go by the water, I get those bulbs, those fortresses, is because Raichu doesn't spawn in the water. So another Pokemon will spawn in those spawns that are trying to create. But if I get away from it, then I'll get other stuff spawning in. And then the shiny Pokemon, it's a chance that it'll come in. Normally the base odds is like a little bit above 4,000. So 1 in every 4,000 Pokemon that spawn in will be shiny. But also with that sandwich that I made, it increases the shiny chance of it happening. And then in this save file, I've completed my Pokedex. So I have what's called the Shiny Charm, which also increases the chance of a shiny Pokemon spawning in. So I think that my chances right now are somewhere around like 1 in 650 probably, or close to that. So as I keep moving around, you can see as the Pokemon spawn in the back, that all counts as like 1 spawn. So the more I move around, the better my chances are. But it's just completely random that one will be shiny, and it'll look like that. Oh wait, that, like that, the Raichu that's sitting next to my face cam, where he looks like he's kind of sunburnt. That's what I'm looking for. And it's the final Pokemon that I'm looking for to add to my 6 Pokemon team of shiny hunting Pokemon. So I've got a couple Pokemon on my team that are specific to False Swipe. So they're like Pokemon that can learn the move False Swipe, which will take another Pokemon down to 1 health, which makes it easier to catch them. That way, like, if you're trying to catch a Pokemon in a certain type of Pokeball, you want to get their health all the way down and then put them to sleep. So my 2 Pokemon that have False Swipe also have a move that will put the other Pokemon to sleep. But electric type Pokemon cannot be put to sleep. So with them, you have to do like you have to take other action. But this area that I'm in here will spawn Raichu and Jolteon, and that's why, like, with the electric encounter power, I'm getting all of them. And I'm hoping that I don't phase, which is when you're like hunting for a specific shiny Pokemon. There's a chance that like Jolteon will spawn in shiny instead of the Raichu, and that's called phasing. So I don't really want that to happen, but I won't be that mad about it because Jolteon's shiny is kind of cool. He's all green instead of yellow. But trying to complete my shiny hunting team. So it'll put a wrench in my cogs if that happens. And not those ones. And then I don't want to go too fast around here because if I spawn a Pokemon in behind me and I miss it and despawn it, that would suck. None of that. So why YouTube over Twitch? So I just did YouTube over Twitch because I'm planning on actually like doing more content than just live streams. I'm gonna chop up some cuts from my live streams and make long form content on YouTube as well. And I just feel like because YouTube has everything under one roof, it's just easier to keep everything in one section instead of having to like create content on YouTube and then tell people to go over to Twitch to watch my live streams, or people from Twitch to like go over and watch my YouTube videos. I wanted to just do all of it in one roof. But I might actually try to multi-stream. I've been looking into how to do that and whatnot. That could be kind of cool because then I could multi-stream to like kick YouTube and Twitch all at the same time. So maybe go that route. I don't know. I feel like it's pretty easy to go back and forth between all the different content websites, but I feel like most people don't like to do that. They like to just stick to what they're comfortable with. And so I feel like if you can create an audience on YouTube with either live streaming, long form content, or short form content, it'll just compound on itself with all the other different areas. A Jolteon. Damn, how far into this? Almost 22 minutes in, and I haven't seen one shiny Pokemon. Huh. I might not get a shiny Pokemon in this sandwich. I might be doing a game reset to preserve those resources. That way I don't use up too many of the Herba Mystica. Shit's like gold. Not there. Not there. Are you planning on streaming on Twitch again, Scott? Or were you gonna try something different? Oh, stop. Okay, there we go. A little bit of lag there. Sometimes when I'm playing this game, I feel like Game Freak must have been designing this game for the next Switch device or Nintendo device, and I feel like that's why in some areas of this game you just get such hard lag spikes. It's crazy. It's kind of annoying, to be honest, but it is what it is. I'm not sure what I'm going to... Yeah, I couldn't imagine, man, but it's a tough situation. That's for sure. Did you go back to work for the railroad again? Someone had told me that you're not with the or that you had gone to work with the railroad again. I can't remember who had told me that, actually. Yeah, you are. Gotcha. Did they allow you leave for a while everything's been going on? I feel like they had to have allowed you like some FMLA, right? Been off almost a month. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Have they are there resources with the railroad at all that have you tried to reach out through any links that they have or outlets? Damn, Daniel, stupid right shoes. I just want one of these stinking little rats to look like they're sunburned. I feel like that would help out a ton. Oh, I had asked, I forgot, I had private messaged you, Scott, about Kingman, places in Kingman. I think that the hospital up there is associated with a facility up there in Kingman. That's pretty good for helping outlets like that. And I'm just trying to, yeah, dude, that's for sure. The one thing that's super nice, like, it doesn't matter what community you're in the gaming realm, you're always gonna find like a good outlet for just like get away from things, you know, or like to be in a different mindset, kind of. The gaming community is always welcoming too. Except for MOBAs. don't go play MOBAs. I feel like people that play MOBAs, they just they're just gluttons for punishment. And I did that for a while. I was pretty big into HOTS for some time. And dude, go play ranked in a MOBA. You'll find some people that just hate life for no reason. But pretty much anything else, you're like golden. I don't know, sometimes Call of Duty might take you down a wrong path too. Probably don't want to do that. Have you played any of the new Halo, Scott? Craig was talking to me about that new Halo game and how he's been playing it here and there and that it's super cool. He just said that the hold on. There we go. Reset. He said that there's not a whole lot of people online at like one time, that the audience is super limited. I think it's like Halo Infinite or something is what the new one is. Yeah, I haven't played Halo since high school either. Dude, my nose is super, super dried out. I play COD sometimes. Yeah. When Warzone dropped, I was super into Warzone. That was so much fun. I haven't played in a while, though. I bet I think they have a whole different map or something now instead of, I think it was called Verdansk when it first dropped. I don't even think that that's the same map anymore or any of that stuff. Dude, I am not going to get a shiny. This kind of stinks. This is my first shiny sandwich in a while that I haven't gotten a single shiny Pokemon. Normally with the increase shiny odds and the shiny charm, I pretty much find at least one shiny Pokemon, even if it's not the one I'm looking for. Yeah, we're done. Okay. Well, I can go back to my save. We'll just close out and go back to my save. Jump in here. Reuse the same Herba Mystica that I had before. That way it doesn't go to waste. Did you play Fortnite a lot too, Scott? I know you were pretty big into Apex for a while, right? Doing the ranked mode and such. Let's put the big boy back in the box. And then I'm gonna save here. Oh, yeah. Apex was with Alec. That makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna reset this here. What all have you been printing on your 3D printer besides the Magic X-Men figurine that you need to paint in Fortnite? Gotcha. Yeah, Fortnite too. Dude, Fortnite had another resurgence recently when they like went back to their classic version of the game or something, and they had a ton of players jump back on. Okay, rice. We'll do the rice. And then, oops. Gosh dang it. Wrong button. Do the rice. Do the jam. And then one salty, one spicy. And we're going to try the magical star pick this time because the Pikachu pick is not working out. And I'm a little bit superstitious, and I think that Pikachu pick is bad luck. But hopefully this little shiny star guy will give us some better luck and get us where we need to go. Get our shiny, sunburnt Raichu. I freaking love the rice drop method. It's just so easy. And then boom, you're good to go. All done picnicking, yes. Let's get these Raichu spawning again. Hopefully this time I'll actually get one of these sunburnt little dudes. How big is the X-Men figure that you printed, Scott? Is it like the same size of what just like tabletop figurines would be? I feel like that's a pretty good size. Or like the size of a Funko Pop. That'd be pretty neat. Oh. Why am I getting so many more Jolteon this time? Oh, there we go. 1.5 feet. Oh, dude, that's sweet. It's 1/6 scale. It's huge. Yeah. Yeah, that's a decent sized figurine. How does the 3D printer itself know how to print? You have to like download digital files or something, right? To give it. And then it prints off of that digital file somehow. And it like lays the printing media in rows, builds it down from like the bottom up. Those things are so cool. None of those are shiny. Dude. It's 3D file and I just send over Wi-Fi. Nice. Do you have to pay for the 3D files that you print with? Or how does that work? You have like software where you can create your own 3D files and then print off of that? Stop lagging, game. None of these are shiny. You're not shiny either. Subscribe to some heights your patrons or this. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that way you can. So there are other artists out there that create the files, and then through their Patreons they sell them. Then. Oh, I'm getting a weird feeling that I'm gonna phase on a Jolteon this time around. I'm thinking that a Jolteon phase might happen soon. I feel like there's more Jolteon spawning this sandwich than there were the last one. Yeah, so the artist, yeah, they'll create the files. And then you just take that file that they've created, send it into your printer, and then boom, it just does the job. Oh, shnikes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Magneto helmet I was telling you about that Michael Shockley printed on his, I think he had to print it in like 3 different pieces and then like melt them all together or weld them all together, I guess. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. But it turned out sick. He's got a Magneto helmet, so that's pretty cool. Have to print some in sessions since they're so big. And you cut supports, sand, glue, and nice. Yeah, so it can be pretty in-depth process. Some of them can take like hours to print too, right? Some of the renderings that you do. Shoot, I bet there's some that probably take days. You're just sitting there for days on end. You just set a timer, let your 3D printer go to town. Does the printer get super hot when it's making models or when it's creating a file that you send over? I feel like that would put off a lot of heat. Four to 5 hours, still not done. I need to print the base. Oh no. Damn. But it was all in one piece, the X-Men file, the magic file that you got. That one wasn't like a multi-piece assembly. No, it doesn't get hot. Yeah, I guess technology is a lot farther along than what it used to be. Things don't have to get freaking blazing hot anymore. It's just a UV light that burns it on for a couple seconds and pulls it up. Yeah, that'd be cool. Even if you did like a time-lapse video, that'd be pretty sick. Just of the figure getting created. I watched this one video that had like, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube of someone had like basically set up it's kind of like a crane system to 3D print a home. And they created like this concrete, I don't know, material basically. So it 3D printed the home out of concrete walls. It was super cool. And then the crane just like kind of like moved everything over and just spewed the concrete out in rows, and it would just settle. And then by the time it came back around to that same area, it was dried up and cured. I don't know, it's pretty crazy. I feel like the setup on something like that would be the longest part. I mean, obviously not for you. You've got the printer is what it is, but that video I watched, I couldn't imagine the guy had to like, I've seen that. Yeah. It just laid down. Yeah, exactly, in gel. Yeah. Laid it down in rows and just went right back over it. Dude, that was such a cool video. I'm telling you, that kind of stuff, it's just so satisfying to sit there and listen to the background music and watch it just go piece by piece by piece. And then you just see it kind of like just slowly build up and come to life. It's so cool. I love time-lapse videos. They're the coolest. Time-lapse videos are so cool. God, why can't one of you Raichus just be shiny already? Oh, it's only been 10 minutes into this sandwich. It's only been 10 minutes into this one. I can't be getting too crazy now. Considering that shiny hunting in old games, oh. Can you imagine? Like, it's so the quality of life changes to Pokemon video games that they've made. I know there's a lot of jokes on the internet about how like like other main series game genres and like IPs have come such a long way with their graphics and stuff, and that they still make fun of Pokemon for being so like cartoony and shitty basically. But there are some nice quality of life changes to these games, considering, like, I remember playing Red and Blue and you couldn't even run in that game. Like, the only extra speed you get was your bike, and you don't even get it until like, I think after you get the 3rd gym badge maybe. And then even by then, like, you get the flying HM shortly after that. So you're basically like flying everywhere once you've been to the city. Dude. Now you just get like like this mount, you get him in the very beginning of the game. And then being able to see shinies in the overworld. I never shiny hunted Pokemon until this game. Going into one battle at a time, and then, oh, not shiny, so you run. Go to the next one. Oh, not shiny, then you run. It's no wonder why shiny hunting was not popular. I might go back and do a shiny run though. Be really fun to like go back and play one of the old games. I think the first 3 generations, the shiny odds used to be like 1 in 8,000. It was like double what they are now. That would be intense. You would spend days, weeks looking for a Pokemon, and now you can do it in like a couple hours. The worst, I'm telling you. You ever go back and try to play those old red and blue games? Like the first 3 city, I can't even make it like onto the second city because just getting through Mount Moon with no like speed mechanic, it's so annoying. Even when they remade Red and Blue with the Fire Red and Leaf Green, you get the running shoes like as soon as you beat Brock. It's like not even worth it to play the old school Red and Blue games. Unless you're gonna glitch the game out and do like missing no trick and all that crazy stuff. Break your game. It's so crazy how one of the the largest or most revenue grossing media franchise started with games like that. I feel like a little bit of that had to be the right place at the right time. I think the mix of the anime coming to the United States, like right when the English versions dropped too, that helped out a ton. I remember coming home from school in elementary school, watching Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z and all that kind of stuff. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dude, that whole like animation style and Japanese anime, that was so popular. Right? You used to too, right, Scott? For sure. I feel like everyone in our age bracket watched that stuff. I think it was all on Cartoon Network back then too. Back when Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon had a bunch of cool stuff on. Come home from school, crank out your homework if you needed to. Watch some tunes. Yeah, those were the days, the nostalgic days. I still watch Pokemon with Chandler sometimes. He's been watching. They have a few of the different series on Netflix, like the newer ones from the Sword and Shield cartoons. I can't remember what they're called. Masters, I think. Pokemon Masters or something like that. But I'll watch that with Chandler. This shit's cool. It reminds me of all those good old times. Watching Ash with his non-evolved Pokemon just wreck people. Oh my goodness. Dude, my eyes are starting to hurt. This golden grass should make it easier to see the shiny Raichu, and I feel like it's starting to burn my eye sockets. It is not getting easier, that's for sure. Nope, not shiny. Da 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 da. That's another thing that's cool now too. Streaming services and be able to like not have to wait a whole week for the next episode of a show. Oh, I love that they just drop like 10 episodes at a time now. You just binge whatever you want. Oh, stop freezing, game. Stop freezing. Back in my day, you used to have to wait a whole week to watch the next episode of a show. It was kind of crazy coming back home to cooler weather than what I was in all last week too. I'm so used to coming back home from like being out of town and it just feeling like I'm stepping into a blow dryer compared to wherever I went before. But this last week was pretty warm and humid. And now I'm back home and it actually felt pretty good yesterday. Getting out of the car in my driveway and it was like dry, a little bit chilly. I think it was like close to 60 degrees last night. Loving it. Oh, I'd love it more if shiny Raichu would spawn. Heck, even a shiny Jolteon would be cool right now. Just a shiny Pokemon would be super nice. I'm about to have consecutive back-to-back sandwiches. I must have missed one, I feel like. I probably missed one. And if I go back through and watch my recording of this and see something spawn in and then despawn that one, that would suck. I'm purposely not gonna scrub through my recording footage of this. Find like 5 different Pokemon I missed. That would suck. None of those. None of those. None of those. Do-do-do. Oh, man. Deedly-dee, deedly-doo. Okay, I've got like 10 minutes left on this sandwich. On this Sammy. We gotta get something. Something. There's gotta be something. And then I realized actually that after my last stream, I had quite a bit of viewers, or I had quite a bit of views after it went live, like when I stopped my live stream and the video was published as like a video. So that's pretty cool to think like someone or viewers might be going back and rewatching the live stream later. That's pretty neato, I would say. And what I say to those viewers, thank you. Thank you for coming back and watching the VOD. You may not be able to interact live with me here, but it's still cool. A lot cooler than me not finding a stinking shiny Pokemon, that's for sure. Nope. 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 Dang it. Shorts every few days just pulls people in. Yeah, no, for sure. I do not need to start chopping some stuff up and making shorts out of it. And especially like YouTube's pushing shorts like crazy right now. They even did it to where you can stream from okay, there we go. The shorts feed, you can actually stream vertical and show up on the shorts feed now. They're going hard on the short stuff to try and compete with TikTok. I just need to chop up and clip some of my shiny hunting finds. My reactions to the shiny get. This right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. This kind of sucks. At least when I was shiny hunting the Litwick family line, I was at least phasing and getting like, I think I've got like 7 Vulpixes when I was shiny hunting that Pokemon. Maybe 5. Maybe I'm over exaggerating a little bit. But still, at least when I was shiny hunting Litwick, I was finding some Vulpix instead. Dude, this, I ain't finding shit. Oh man, a little less than 5 minutos left. Five minutes left on the sandwich. I haven't phased on a Jolteon, nada. Just a ton of electric type Pokemon spawning everywhere and not a shiny in sight. That's just not the bee's knees. I'll tell you what. Oh, no. This little guy got super aggressive. I feel like he was just ready to play King of the Hill. He was just waiting there for someone to pop up on top of his platform and be like, yo, bro. Reminds me of like I think it's the seagulls in Finding Nemo. Mine. Or the seals in Finding Dory with the sea lions that are on the rock. Oh, those things are funny. Do deedly dee deedly. Dude. Not even a green Jolteon. Okay. So here's what the plan's going to be. We're finishing off this sandwich for sure. Another 2.5 minutes left. And then I'm going to take a little pee break. And then I'm going to make one final electric shiny encounter sandwich. And hopefully, if we don't get it right here. Oh no, you're not shiny. Come on, spawn, spawn, spawn. Spawn shiny. Look at my Twitch. There's so much shit on there to do. Back into streaming. Looks like I lost about 200 followers. Yeah. The games you play. I noticed because like at the end of last year, I just kind of was messing around and streaming inconsistently. I did like, I don't know, 3 or 4 streams at the end of last year. And then starting this year, at the beginning of the year, I had started doing it like a set schedule. And then up till like my last 2 streams before I went on vacation, I'd been gaining subscribers and whatnot. So I'm hoping that will continue, but it's been like almost 2 weeks since my last stream. So I'm hoping that break doesn't like, I don't know, like if YouTube's algorithm takes that into consideration, the consistency or not. Because I think it does. If you're consistently putting content out, I think it will push your content more, whether it's live form, long form content, or the shorts. I've even thought about like if you just stockpile like 30 shorts just so you can post one a day for a month straight. I feel like that would be the way to go. And this one is done. Okay. Gosh dang it. Another failed sandwich. Okay. Here's what we're doing. I'm going to use the little boys' room. Going to use the restroom. Wash this little mug out. And then I'll be right back. We'll make our final shiny hunting sandwich of the evening. Run that through for 30 minutes. And then I'm going to call it an evening because your boy's got work tomorrow. And it is about 9:20 right now in the evening. And I've got to be up early to get to walk. So I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Hang tight. Should be back in like, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. And then we'll get right back into it. So until then, see you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Back, ready to go. Feeling better. I felt like my eyeballs were about to float out of my head, actually. So, we're good to go now. All right, back in action. Time to put together the final shiny hunting sandwich for the evening. Hopefully, we'll get our 6th and final member of our shiny hunting team. You can see them all on screen right now. Got Fun Girl, Slade, Duckingham, Lumiere, and Littlefoot. It's the Breloom, Gallade, Psyduck, Chandelure, and a Alolan Executor. They all each play a different role in shiny hunting. The main two that I'll be using throughout shiny hunting are these two here, Fun Girl and Slade, along with Duckingham. Just because of their move sets and abilities. And then Lumiere is super key in keeping Pokemon with Memento from killing themselves. So there's that. Littlefoot's mainly for shiny hunting legendaries because, I got to take that whatever berry. I think he's got the right berry on there. But you can't shiny hunt legendaries in this game anyways, so he's kind of there just as like a keepsake. So I can move him up to the next generation. Hopefully shiny hunt legendaries there. But until then, he just looks cool. All right, so let's see here. We're going to go back. I feel like a ton of them spawned over by this platform over here. So I'm going to go do the sandwich on this side of the trail. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh. And I'm not going to be able to run from this. Oh, no. Oh, that was a mess up. I was pressing A to pick up that item on the ground. And instead, I ran into the trainer. But we just take him out in one hit anyway, so not too shabby. Not too shabby. Okay, get rid of that. I guess now that I've defeated him, I can't run into him again, so that's a good thing. Okay. I was heading over this direction because this platform over here seemed like a good spot to see, and we had a lot spawn in like pretty easy viewable spots. So what's up, Kian? How you doing, my guy? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. How are things going in the HOTS community? I liked watching your guys' match the other night. You looked good in my old role. Okay, so time to do our rice drop sandwich. I should probably save here first. I don't recall if I... Oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll just save anyways. I should have reset, and then that way I saved my resources, but it's okay. We'll just burn some Herba Mystica here. No big deal. Make a sandwich. Get our rice drop sandwich going. We're going to grab one rice. And then for electric type, it was jam, one salty, and one spicy. And that last flag did not work for us. I was hoping that shiny star flag would make the difference, and it did not make any difference for us. All right, stick the flag in there. We are done skis. Ready to go. Hunt for this cute little sunburnt Raichu. Okay. Hopefully, in this final sandwich of the evening, we'll get what we're looking for. Sparkling Power 3, Tidal Power 3, and Counter Power 3, all for the electric type Pokemon. We are golden, baby. Onward and upwards. And yeah, it couldn't be that easy, right? It couldn't be just like right when we get out of the picnic. Just be right there. That'd be too good to be true. Too good to be true, fam. Not up here either. If we shiny phase on a Jolteon on this last sandwich of the evening, I know I said I probably wouldn't be disappointed in phasing with a Jolteon, but at this point, I'm gonna be a little sad. And I feel bad saying that, knowing that shiny hunting used to be so much more difficult than this. But I mean, let's just be honest. If it's this easy to get this many spawns, it's okay to complain, right? A little. I'm not much of a complainer, but this is my first time in a while that I've done back-to-back shiny encounter sandwiches that I got nothing out of. Like not even a phase. It kind of does make me want to go back and like rewatch the footage that I don't want to watch, the recorded footage, and scrub through and see if maybe I missed a shiny along the way. Because I feel like I feel like something probably spawned in that hour of shiny hunting that I found nothing. But who knows? It is what it is. And sometimes you just gotta roll with the shiny sandwiches. Negative Ghost Rider. Negative Ghost Rider, the pattern is full. That did not work. I just want to get lucky on this one, please. Please spawn. Things are fun. Learning, tanking, and shot calling at the same time. It's really hard, but now that I'm more comfortable, it's... Oh, dang, you're shot calling too this season, Kian? My guy. Initiation, engagement, and coordinating the team. Dude, I commend you. I don't remember if it was the season that we played together or if it was like the season that we had Tetcher. I think that, yeah, no, Star. I know Star was such a good shot caller. As much as he would like knock himself down, he was such a good shot caller for that. But I think the season that I played with Tetcher in the off lane, We tried. It was the first season Star was shot calling, I think, and we tried playing ranked one night, where we did, where we like each tried to shot call. I don't think that Ruffian did though, and I remember just appreciating Star so much after that one time. It's like, dude, I'm sitting here trying to create all the engagements for the team and protect us from the tank roll, and still like, oh man, there's so much micro you got to keep track of while tanking, that like the macro portion of the game kind of goes to the wayside a little bit. But yeah, when you're shot calling, you got to keep tabs on all of that. That is for sure. Well, I'm glad things are going well and that you guys are having a fun year or a fun season. And it seemed like the team was super coordinated when I watched the other night. I only watched the first map though. I didn't watch the whole set. But you guys looked good. Looked like a decently oiled machine. I think there's still some kinks here and there you probably need to work out. Or like on it seemed like some of the rotations were a little bit behind here and there, but I don't know if that's just like you guys getting used to each other with the new squad or whatnot. These guys are not shining. Come on. We just want a little sunburnt Raichu to appear. And not that I want to be picky about it, but I really have a name already picked out as long as it's a male Raichu. If it ends up being a female, we might be picking a new name. Decently oiled machine. Yeah. I feel like even when we all played together for like, what did we play? 3 seasons total in a row, where we had like one team member switching out. I feel like even in that, like the end of the second season or that third season when we were all together, we still had kinks that we had to work out, you know? When you've got 5 different humans working together, it takes a little more coordination than you think. Shiny hunting when I was filling out the decks when the game first came out. I only got about a dozen or so before I stopped. Yeah. We got 2 seasons. You played the first game and the third. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. Going through some life changes at the start of that 3rd season. Did you ever shiny hunt in older games, Kian? Did you do any shiny hunting in older Pokemon games? I know, like, I think the Sword and Shield. I never really shiny hunted until this game, to be honest. I don't even know that I had ever even seen a shiny Pokemon until this game specifically. During my first playthrough, I ran into a shiny Marini on the beach near the electric gym leader. I can't ever remember what that city's called in this game. But yeah, And Marini's shiny is like super noticeable. So I think I got lucky. There could have been more shinies that I just didn't see. But Marini's is like in your face. It's just a bright pink instead of the teal. And so as soon as I saw it, I was like, what the heck? And I had known about shiny Pokemon. So it's like, oh, dude, I think that one's shiny. I like looked it up real quick. And sure as shit, that was my first one. And then I found a golden Magikarp in that same area when I was like, I think I was farming over there for some reason. I don't know what I was doing. Can't remember why I was on that same beach, but that's where I found my shiny Magikarp. The little golden boy flip-flopping away. I played a ton of older gens and took a break from Sun and Moon until I got Scarlet. Shiny methods from Gen 6 and lower weren't as intuitive or easy. Yeah, they, I think in Gens 1 through 3, it was like 1 out of 8. Oh, that's our guy. That's our. Oh, it's a girl. It's a girl, but that's what we've been looking for, y'all. That is the one. Oh my God. I can't tell you how excited I am right now. But okay. We got Fungal at the start. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to name it what I wanted to name it. Whatever. We're going in there. Oh, sweet. Sweet baby Raichu. So glad that this has been done. Wolf, I'll swipe this thing down. Don't wake up. Okay, cool. Perfect. And I want to put this thing in a level ball. Or a repeat ball. Oh shoot, do I not have a level ball? Oh no. Oh, major fail. Okay, well I guess it's going in a repeat ball then. Dang it. Okay, so the reason why I wanted it to be male is because I wanted to name my shiny Raichu Zeus. I know. Super stereotypical. You're going to name an electric type Pokemon that's shiny Zeus. Everyone does that. I know. But that's what I really wanted to do. So I'm going to keep roaming and see if I can maybe run into another one. Sometimes the shiny model doesn't look as bad. Sometimes the colors get muted during the transition to 3D. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Like I was saying before, I never really shiny hunt. I didn't shiny hunt. I didn't even really know about shiny Pokemon until like later on. So yeah, but as I've gone back and looked at like I've gone on Cerebi and looked at different generations of how the shiny Pokemon looked, through the generations. You could see their sprites and all that. And it's super cool. But yeah, I know what you're talking about, Kian, about the how some of the colors get muted, because I feel like Eevee's shiny, I've seen some YouTube clips and whatnot of people shiny hunting Eevee in I want to say it's X and Y, and the Eevee sprite or model in X and Y I feel like looked a lot better. And even in Diamond and Platinum, I've seen people go back and do the original Pokeradar method, and I feel like Eevee looks so much better. And then now it's just kind of like it still looks cool, it's like that all off-white, but it almost looks gray, like a gray color, instead of it's almost like an all white patch of fur on its mane, and then it's main fur is like almost a cream-ish or like a off-white, whereas in this, are you serious? Yo, 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 yo! That's our boy. That's our boy. Okay, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a quick way to tell between male and female Raichu and Pikachu, and it's all in the tail. So if you see, this one's tail is super pointed at the end, and the females have a stubbed tail. That's how I knew the last one was female before I ran into the battle. And this one is our boy. This is my guy right here. Get over here. Yes! Okay, I still don't have a level ball, but so we'll just stick him in a repeat ball too. Repeat ball will work. Scotty, you clipped that? I'm just now reading your clip. I was rambling on and on. You probably clipped the first one, or did you clip the second one? Don't wake up. All right, we're golden. Another repeat ball. Yo, dude, we just found 2 shinies in like less than a minute, I feel like. I don't know, I was rambling pretty good there about the Eevee shiny model. Oh, dude. We're only halfway into this sucker, and we caught 2 in this one sandwich. Okay, worth it. 3 sandwiches down. It's all coming. It's all coming back. It's all coming back. Yo, I'm so stoked. Okay. I'm so pumped right now. Now I'm just ready to maybe get another one. Why not? Just get another one and give it away. Keen, you got a shiny Raichu in your catalog? Dude, that is so cool. They popped up in such quick succession. That was sweet. So sweet. Yes. I'm a little excited now. Okay. I was getting a little, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was getting a little down about stream tonight. I was like, dude, that last stream was so good. Before I went on vacation, I found like a handful of shinies. Chat was vibing. Chat's vibing tonight too. I feel like we're doing good, you know. Having some good conversation. Got Kian in here hanging out. Didn't even realize that Kian was a shiny Pokemon hunter. Not only is he a badass HOTS player, but he shiny hunts Pokemon as well. And actually, if I do remember correctly, Kian, do you still play D&D? I feel like when we were doing HOTS together, you were doing weekly D&D sessions because Scott Shadows does he like 3D prints and plays D&D and does like figurine printing and creation. Not a good shiny hunter. That's okay. I'm not either. That was just pure luck. What you just witnessed within minutes of it happening. That's not a normal scenario for me. I'll tell you what. I don't feel like my shiny hunting luck is the greatest, to be honest with you. Oh, nice. Very nice. Just got out of a session, ran a one shot. 8 hours. Oof. Yeah, I found 2 back to back, babe. It was so cool. And I'm just stoked that the second one was the boy that I was looking for, because I was really excited to name my shiny Raichu Zeus, and now I get to do it. And I'm going to make sure that he has the lightning rod ability. There's only been a couple other times where I've gotten 2 shinies in one sandwich, so that's pretty cool. And the fact that they came in like such quick succession is sweet. Hey, I don't want to be greedy or anything, but we still got 9.5 minutes left. There's a chance I could get a 3rd shiny in one sandwich. And if that were to happen, that would be pretty cool. That would be wicked, wicked sweet. This one's sleeping, wake up. Okay. How did I run into him? I don't even feel like my model was even close to that. That Pokemon's hitbox was huge. Have you snagged a shiny Yanmega yet? It's my favorite. No, I have not got a shiny Yanmega yet. But I could now that I've got my full shiny hunting team assembled, I'm pretty confident that I could go out and do some pretty cool shiny hunts. I don't know, does Yanmega spawn in Kitakami or is it just Yanma? Because if so, I would not mind. I could do that for you. I could get you a shiny Yanmega, or at least a Yanma, and then trade it over and let you teach it ancient power and evolve them. It's ancient power, right? That Yanma has to learn to evolve into Yanmega. I think that's how the evolution is. I'm pretty sure. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I'm so excited that I got 2 shinies in one sandwich, and it was so quickly back to back. Doop. Oh, I forgot to hit the record button to stop after those last 2. Aw, not to be... It's okay. When I go to edit it, I'll just have to do some extra scrubbing through footage. Oh, dang it. No, when this... Wow, I just ran into another one. When this shiny hunting sandwich runs out, Kian, I'll show you my shiny hunting collection I have so far from this game. I've got 1 full box of shiny Pokemon before, about 1 full box before I started streaming Pokemon. And actually, when I started streaming Pokemon this year, I was starting out with like a complete playthrough of BDSP because I never completed that Pokedex. So I was going to do a full playthrough where I play through and become champion and then complete the Pokedex. And I am currently at the Elite Four in that playthrough. So we're almost there to start going underground and start catching it all. Learns ancient power and evolves. Also, I don't have the DLC. I don't know if I'd have enough fun to justify it. Gotcha. Yeah, I really liked the DLC, to be honest. The first part of the DLC was super disappointing because it was really quick. So when that first part came out and I was waiting for the second portion to come out, I was kind of sad because like it added more Pokemon to the game, so that was cool. But the story of the first part of the DLC was like really quick. Like I don't even know if it was a full 4 hours of gameplay. It was like maybe a couple hours, if that. But the second portion of the DLC was sweet, super sweet. The storyline was really good. It wasn't that long, the story of it, but it was cool because like everything is double battles, so that was kind of fun. And then the whole terrarium is just really cool, and there's a lot to do. But they have been doing events with like the Terror Raid dens, and then these different like mass outbreak events. Like they've got the one going on right now for all Pokeball inspired Pokemon. So you get like random mass outbreaks of Voltorb, Hisuian Voltorb, and Fungus. So when I was on vacation, on my airplane ride from Costa Rica to Houston, I caught myself 2 Hisuian Voltorb and 2 Fungus shiny, so got them taken care of. And then I haven't connected to the internet yet, so I still have the event on my Switch, which ended today actually. And so I'm gonna go back and still get the Voltorbs because the outbreaks have a higher chance of getting a shiny Pokemon in it. That Jolteon was chasing me. But yeah, I was thinking about probably on my Tuesday stream, I think I was planning on doing some Herba Mystica farming. And just going through different raids and seeing if I can just gather a ton of Herba Mystica for some shiny hunting. But maybe instead I'll do the Voltorb hunt, and if that goes quick enough, I'll make my way over to Kitakami and I'll try and snag you a Yanma, Kian. I can do that. I feel like the shiny hunting streams have been doing better for me anyways than like gameplay. Not that you have to think a whole lot in Pokemon games, but the shiny hunting streams are just kind of like chill, you know, and I can look around, look for the shinies, but then interact with chat a lot more too. So it's more fun for me that way than trying to run through the gameplay. I feel like sometimes, like during the BDSP playthrough, I was just narrating a ton of what I was doing, and it would just get like monotonous in a way. So it's more fun interacting with chat a lot more instead of like, okay, I'm swapping out to this Pokemon because this thing has a weakness and I'm gonna hit it with this. And gotta put this item on my Pokemon so that it can hit for super effective damage better than it would normally. But shiny hunting is pretty easy to explain, you know? You just, if you get a viewer in that doesn't know it, or if any of my IRL friends jump in, or friends I've made along the way, and they're like, dude, I don't know anything about Pokemon. I can just tell them, I'm just looking for a Pokemon that looks a little bit different than its normal type. Why do you do that? Because I'm crazy. That's why. Because I'm more of a nerd when it comes down to it. I'm just a nerd for Pokemon. That's all. Don't you dare attack me, Jolteon. Oh, the sandwich ran out. We're done. We're done. We're done. Okay. Sandwich is done. All right. So I need to go grab my buddy out of here. We're going to move this to this. And okay. Oops. Wrong button. This is my shiny collection here, Kian. I've got a shiny Magikarp. Here, I'll put it. Now we can see him. Look at that. Shiny Magikarp. This was the first one I ever caught, was my shiny Marini. This was my first Outbreak Pokemon that I got, was a shiny Dreadnought. This Hoppip. Why did I get this Hoppip? I think that I got this Hoppip when I was trying to hunt for this Fletchling, to be honest. Because I had a flying encounter power sandwich on. And Hoppip were spawning all over, as well as Fletchling. This Duraludon came from the Duraludon events. Wooper when Kitakami came out. Lotad and Kitakami. Umbreon was because I just really like shiny Umbreon. Gotta have yourself a shiny little snack. Are you keeping them unevolved for a specific reason? Well, some of them, no, not really. I'm probably gonna evolve this Fletchling into Talonflame eventually. But I wasn't sure if I was like which ones I was gonna evolve up or whatnot. I don't really want a shiny Dragonite, and I kind of like Dratini because it just stays pink and it's so different. Shiny Dragonite's green, and I'm not like a super huge fan of it, to be honest. But I've got multiple Hoppip now, so I'll probably evolve one of them. But yeah, this is my shiny Ninetales I used through my playthrough of the Blueberry Academy, the second part of the DLC. And my shiny Salamence, which was actually a Bagon, so I evolved him up. But I evolved him so that I could do the Applin hunting technique. Have you seen that? Where you like send a flying Pokemon against the tree and it's just like a AFK hunt. I didn't actually get my shiny Applin yet because I only did it for like 15 minutes and then went on to something else. This Elekid I just randomly ran into in the caves in the second part of the DLC. I was not even expecting it. I just ran into it by accident and it shined, so got that. That was pretty cool. The Crocroc, I think he just showed up in the second part of the DLC when I was running around. This came from breeding a bunch of Oshawott eggs. That was a Masuda method. All these Vulpixes were phases from my Litwick hunt to get my shiny Litwick. that I evolved into the Chandelure Lumiere. And then these are 2 more Vulpixes that I got from phasing. These are the electrodes that I just got this weekend. Same with Fungus. This Lampent came along with the phasing Vulpixes after I had already caught my my shiny Chandelure. This was a shiny phase from tonight. So I forgot that I did have one other shiny besides the Raichus tonight. So I got my shiny Iron Thorns, shiny Raichu, and then our boy, who we're gonna name Zeus, and be good. But yeah, that I think is going to wrap up my streaming for tonight. I'm getting a little bit on the tire side now, as you could probably hear, because I don't think I fully enunciated tired there. But yeah, I'm gonna call it an evening for tonight. I'll be back streaming again on Tuesday night though, so if you enjoyed shiny hunting Pokemon with me, please remember to hit that like button down below to help out with the YouTube algorithm. I'd really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed shiny hunting, I'll be back on Tuesday. Kian, I'm gonna hopefully get you a shiny Yama on Tuesday after I get myself shiny Electrode. But for now, I appreciate everyone that was hanging out with me tonight, chatting with me tonight, all the things. Hope you guys had fun, enjoyed. And I will be back on Tuesday about the same time. I start stream at about 5:30 p.m. PST, and I go for, I don't know, 2 to 3 hours or so. Every Tuesday and every other Sunday. So we'll be back live on Tuesday, and I will see you there. Peace out.